Once upon a time, well, about a year ago, a girl and her dog moved into a tiny cottage on wheels, drove around England, and called it living the dream. Bless. And here is the van itself. Inside you'll find all the comforts of home, and the woman behind it all. No, not her. Her.
Finally, the camera points at me. Hi, I'm Winnie, 6 years old, Labradoodle, van dog royalty. My hobbies? Walks, mayo, and strategic napping. And welcome to a day in my life. Josie's just here to carry the lead. Buzz off with Josie. Josie drove us down to Devon, North Devon to be exact. We're staying on a farm, which frankly is heaven. So many smells going on here, I can't even begin to explain. Josie keeps going on about the big ball in the sky. You know, the one that goes up and down and you can't even play with it. Humans are very weird. Personally, I'm more impressed that we are in walking distance of the sea and that there are horses that gallop past the van every day. Now that is definitely worth barking about. So, we share a bed, and no, I didn't get a say in the matter. Every morning at 6 a.m, her bloody alarm goes off. I ignore it, obviously. She stumbles out of bed like she's off to do something terribly important. I'm yet to see what. It does mean that I get a bit more space. Oh, what's going on? Oh, you're back in bed with a book and a cup of tea. Sure. No, I do not want to cuddle. Oh, you've taken over all of the space. So bloody rude. You think with her being self-employed and answering to no one, she'd at least let us have a lie-in. But no, and I'm just so tired. Morning. Breakfast time and Walkies o'clock. But first, welcome to my home. This is where I live. Don't worry, I let Josie stay here too. And let me show you around. This is my night bed. Technically it's a shared bed, but we all know the truth. I really like it because I've got these big windows where you can lie in bed and watch squirrels. My favourite thing about the bedroom is when Josie removes the back wall and suddenly all the smells from the outside world come pouring in and I can just sniff them without even having to get out of bed. Honestly, this is peak dog luxury. Right, can we just pan out, go back a bit, Joes, because they want to see the whole thing. Yep, I think that's okay. And if I come through here, this is my day bed. Oh, should I show you all the different places that I like to sit? Yeah, so I like to sit up here on top of all the cushions. It feels nice on my tummy. This is my favourite place for, I don't know, seeing what's going on around the room, and I can kind of have a good view from over here. And if I go over in the far corner, this is great for this kind of window. And also this spot right here is prime real estate because it is right next to the fire. Hopefully Josie will include a few shots so you can see how absolutely fabulous I look next to the fire. It's just the best thing. It is warm, it is cozy, and it really helps me get in those deep naps that I love to take every day. Okay, so what I want to show you now is basically where I like to nap when it's too hot. If I get down here, yep, like that. Yep, go and pan down to me, Jose. Come on. So, some people call it rolling, but I call it, wanna belly rub me? Do you want to give me a belly rub? Come on now, any takers? All right, fine, let's carry on then. I'm not gonna belly rub me. Next is the kitchen. A bit dull if you ask me. The smells are promising, but I rarely get anything from in here. Now I'm going to take you to a room that truly disgusts me. Did you know that humans go to the toilet inside the home? Like, inside the home. Can you imagine? Isn't that the most gross thing you've ever heard of? Like, why can't they just go outside like every other creature? So yeah, this one little room holds all of Josie's poo. Ugh. Quick, let's get out of here. I cannot bear it any longer. No, saying that, it is quite spacious down here. Okay, so this I have named as the stair chair. And it works every time, no joke. Humans cannot help but stare at whoever is in this chair. I mean, Josie does look good in it, but I have to say it is particularly designed and works well for dogs. Because when I sit up here, people don't just stare, they actually get their cameras out. It's like it turns you into someone famous or something.
Winnie, over here. Winnie, you're so beautiful.
Look, Josie, go outside and look at me in this chair. Look, you can understand why people stare, can't you? And it particularly works well at petrol stations, you know? So this is the seat that I secretly try and hop on when Josie's driving, although she tells me off all the time. Okay, so you gotta look at this cupboard. Literally, this is my cupboard. It's packed with all of my favourite things, snacks, treasures, all the things that Josie gets me. Okay, it's breakfast time. Yum! Yum, yum, yum. Oh, that was so delicious. My favourite. Off on our morning walkies. Now, walks really do vary for me day to day. Like, sometimes we're out on these huge adventures that take hours and hours. And other times we just do a couple of shorter walks, you know, spread out throughout the day. But before we head out, I'd actually really like to show you around because we're staying on this farm, right? And I have made so many new friends here already. These are the horses. And here we have the feather squad, the girls, the chickens. These are the donkeys, and they never forget, which is awkward because I barked at them yesterday. These are the goats, the main dudes. They just love to chill, you know? And basically I like them so much that I like to get up close and personal with them. Like a good sniff, and they love it. Every time I go past, they come running out like I'm some kind of superstar. The alpacas! They just stare a lot. All the time. I don't know what they're thinking. Walking with Josie is probably in one of my top 3 activities of all time. Right up there with naps on the sofa and bed covers with her. I mean, Josie can be a bit slow sometimes and she insists on taking photos every 5 seconds. But honestly, I love our life together. We've explored so many corners of the UK, from the mountains of the Lake District to the wildness of Scotland, and the ancient castles of the east coast of England. Today, we're walking the rugged coastline of North Devon. Where the wild goats roam and the sea crashes below. Visiting the Valley of the Rocks. I've spoken to a lot of house dogs, you know, and they don't get to see what I see. Ever-changing landscapes and the smells and the views. As van dogs, we have life a little bit different, but different in the best possible way. I literally spend 24/7 with Josie. We know each other inside and out, and she knows that my favourite kind of walk ever is to the beach. So come on, let me show you. Right, this way. Me and Jose, we actually take it in turns for whoever leads the way. Ooh, treat, yes please. Yum, yum, yum. One of my superpowers is being able to find fresh water whenever we go on a walk. The sea is the ultimate! It's the ultimate! We made it. This is Winnie Bay in North Devon. Now, I've seen a lot of beaches as a van dog, and this one I particularly like because there's this little pool area. And of course, me and Josie had to take a dip. Life is definitely better when you're soggy and sandy. A little Winnie quote for you there.
Back at the bus.
Now, when I used to live in a house, I loved having a bath and a shower, like amazing, washing. Then there was the blow dryer, lovely and warm and relaxing. And now that I live in a van, she does wash me, but it ends up being a cold shower outside. Great. Or, more often than not, I get a tick check. So here's the deal about ticks. These little suckers love to hang out in grassy, woody places. And yep, we found most of them during our walks in North Devon. They're sneaky, these ticks, clinging onto fur and waiting for the perfect moment to latch on. So every time Josie does a tick check, I get to get a bit of attention and she keeps me safe. Ticks are no match for Team Winnie. When we're not on some big adventure, me and Josie, we just like to spend some quality time together. Strokes, cuddles, kisses. I actually love this time. And so does she. She tells me all the time. Often she has to work on this laptop thing, and I choose to take naps right next to her. I get strokes and cuddles. It is basically a dreamy kind of day. I take napping very seriously. I'm basically a professional napper. And you know what? We have had some of the most beautiful views outside of these back doors. I don't think you can get any better than napping all day on a bed. I've napped next to fields. I've napped next to mountains. Next to lakes. Next to forests. I've napped next to an island. In candlelight and fairy lights. I just love napping. Like, I am the queen of all napping. And once the napping is done and I've had my wee and my dinner, it's time for bed. I love bed. Okay, I know I said bed, but sometimes for Josie that means watch a movie. Which I'm not mad about, but I mean, I get more attention than her laptop at least. Strokes and tickles. Oh, she's still awake. Oh, right, fine. Oh, just go back to sleep.
So, here is a bit of behind the scenes for you now.
No. Oh, good girl, Winnie. Aren't you a good girl? Okay, go. What's up there? Hey! Winnie! Don't do that! Come here, look! Treat! Okay. Don't do anything about a treat. Up on the thing. There we go. Good, you sit there, well.
The voice of Winnie, brought to you by the incomparable Danny Ryan.
I can't remember this line. What is it?